sort of getting back out to the course, so I thought I would do an update video. Not a ton, well, there's been a lot of stuff but, to talk about. I didn't really do any course vlogs or me on the course because I was paired up with some folks as usual, and I was just trying to practice my wedges a lot. So I went out yesterday. Belated Happy Easter. Hope you guys had a great holiday or whatever. If there's a different holiday you celebrated, happy holiday to that. I've been starting to play okay again. I mean, it definitely was some period of just getting back out there, getting the rust off. But I played well yesterday. I got it around for 9 holes. I think in like 1 over. I got my first birdie, which was great. I switched to this old M1. Whoops. I switched to this old M1 here, and I took a bit of a risk and bought a 2017 M1 440 head in an 8.5 off of eBay, and it came about a couple weeks ago, a week ago or so, and I was trying it out the past couple days, the past couple rounds, and I don't know, I must have bought a bum head or something. It's like I was having a lot of problems with it. It was like I was hitting solid hits with it, and the ball flight was crazy. It was like it was throwing weird knuckle spin balls out there, so it must have dead spots on the head or something. Apparently that happened. So I'm gonna go back to this 460 head because I was hitting it really good when I had it in the shaft, the first in my Acura shaft, my first day, my first round out. My friend Corey, what up Corey, bought the Cobra F9 driver, and he wasn't really sold on it, so I'm gonna buy it off of him. And I still have my Cobra adapter in my Tour 80 shaft, so I'll put that in there and I'll mess around. I'm gonna go back to the 460, and then once the season starts and I get that off of him, I'll mess around with the Cobra. I'll AB them. I really like my F7, so we'll see. So I just must have got a bum head or something. So another thing I did was I sent my swing in to Bobby Lopez for a swing analysis. You might have seen him on the Be Better Golf channel at some point, and he has his own channel. And he just looked at what I was doing, zeroed in on my sort of early extension. So, gave me a couple things, the chair drill or whatever. I do that here around the house. But so that's the big swing, update that I'm going to try to get really going this year, which I sort of dabbled with last year. Just staying in posture through impact, really getting that going. And it's not so much flexibility. I think it just requires a lot of strength to be able to do that. Like, I'm pretty tired when I do a range session and try to do that, even with like 2/3, 3/4 swings or whatever, or, half swings. So I'm still doing my workout and my stretches. So that really works. That really works you out. So, we'll chip away at that all year. But yeah, like I say, I hit a good. The course is sort of all messed. The courses are all messed up out there because of all the tents and all the construction for the PGA. If you don't know, I go out to Bethpage State Park to play, and it's a state-run municipal golf course. They're holding the PGA Major Championship in May there. They've held 2 U.S. Opens, obviously. If you don't know, Northern Trust Open, I think, is going to be there. And they've done a Barclays. So the infrastructure is getting built out for all that. So all the supporting courses. There's 5 courses there if you're not familiar with the setup. And they're all sort of in various states of disarray. So my little yellow course where I go to practice, it's routed really weird, and so it's only really 9 holes. But I ended up sort of just trying to loop around and don't tell the marshals, play a bunch of extra holes. So yeah, I just wedges. I go out there and practice wedges, short game. And another thing I bought was this putting arc. They were pretty prevalent on tour for a while. And you just sort of, it's like a little jig that you can sort of use to groove your stroke. And I've been using not very much so far, but it really, really helped. Like I made my first birdie, made a clutch 5-footer for that, made some clutch 5-6 footers for pars. yeah, so I'm going to keep working with that. It's really great. I'm just doing it here in the house. And then what other updates? Yeah, I mean, I started getting it around, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to get out a few more times before they close the courses down in the first week of May to practice. I'll be up in Canada, like I say, for most of May. So I'll try to get another video or update here before I go up. And then I'm back. I'm going to go out to the PGA before I go. So, you know, there's a lot of excitement out there. Apparently the course is great. You can see all the tents and all the infrastructure getting set up. I don't have any course of footage from me playing because I was just out trying to practice and get my round going. I have some range footage. And then when I get back, hopefully, you know, I'm able to get started with some tournaments. I have about 10 tournaments lined up. Potentially I could do, you know, money, transportation have to all be sorted out, but at least those are all in the calendar. And so I could, you know, at least by the end of the season, be able to get a number of events in, whether it's the full 10 or not, but my handicap's low enough and I can play in some, you know, some state qualifiers and USGA Mid-Am qualifier and some local senior opens, which have great fields. So that'll get me through. So we'll keep you posted on any updates. Thanks as always for checking in. Sorry it's been a little quiet, but there's not really been much to report around here. I'll let you know what happens with the driver situation. The 460 was going fine, so I'll just go back to that, and then maybe I'll do an AB with the Cobra and the old M1 when I get a chance and see. I really liked my F7, so I'll see what happens and with the F9. You know, it's a good thing to AB. I'm sure there seems to be a lot of interest in the F9, so I could chime in. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to cover. Thanks as always for checking in. I've just been trying to put some stuff up on Instagram so you can see that there's some action around here. But I don't want to just put up videos for the sake of putting up videos. You know, I want to make sure that there's something of substance to watch. So yeah, they're starting to get going. Got my wedges going. Just working on keeping, you know, solid through impact. Working on putting on the greens and just getting in shape. So yeah, I'll do another video hopefully, like I say, before I go up to Canada, and then I'll try to go out. I am going out on Monday to the PGA, so I'll take my camera and try to get some footage out there and see the course. So as always, thanks a lot for checking in, and as always, you know, let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like me to talk about or cover. All right, I hope your season's going to go really well, or it's going well already, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.